Hello everyone and welcome to the LTC European GT Series on tonight's feature race on Silverstone. 1 hour and 15 minutes of racing between these guys, apparently under rain. We see a very wet track right now, very wet condition. People are still in free practice. There is 1 minute left of free practice, but we are going to look at the ranking of the people right now. So wait a minute, I need to put the ranking on the people. By the people, for the people up on screen. There we go. So, driver have been divided in 3 categories now.
Green light, give it all you can.
Shut up. There is gold driver, silver driver, and bronze driver. Bronze driver being the GT4 people. So you can listen to people starting to qualify in the background. So, in the ranking right now, Tadej Kevin keeps the first place in GT3, followed by Milo Cost a bit far away. There's a little less 15 points. Yes, a little less than 15 points between them. Then Conor McLellan really close to Milo. Then Philippe Zavoral, 5 points behind that. Brandon Leach, 10 points behind that. Then it's Peter Gilly, Leon Wouters, Gustav Ekstrom, Abhishek Jha, Rad Jolie, Alessio, Kev Forrest, Bailin Koves, something, Alec Volotniak, Sandro, Marco Manella, Findog. And the other people actually didn't start races or did not finish. Or finish behind points or got point penalty. Only Ome Vandervelde and 8KX got a point penalty for now. 8KX got disqualified. That is for the GT3. And as you can see, some people are gold, some people are silver. It will be reflected on the game. You will see that on the game too. In GT4, in the meantime, let's remove GT3. Amato Marco is dominating the championship by 2 points. So not dominating really. But Portwing and Amato are very far away. They have the double of point of the third one. Ivan Dacona, who did a beautiful P2 in first race, but did not participate in the other races. Then you have Martin Van Dam in fourth, Sean Leyland in fifth, Dazi Andrea, Bishop, Fulford, James Jackson. And there's apparently a 9 person that did P5 at one point, but was no name. So there is a horse with no name or something. And Sean Leyland is the only one to get a point penalty for the second race. Which is sad, because it would put it very close to Martin if he didn't have the penalty. Okay, let's switch back to the actual action during the race. So qualification just started. People went out of the pit and I need to lower my volume on my... Oh, right, it's broken. Sorry, I'm going to... No, this one. Ah, it's way better. So it was very loud. In my ears. It doesn't change for you. Unless it's too loud for you, tell me. I can lower the volume of the game and put the volume on my face higher. So, for the race, we have 15 minutes of qualification. There's 12 minutes left. After that, we get 1 hour 15 of a Sunday, apparently, race. That will surely be on the rain. I don't know, because the qualification is Saturday and the race is on Sunday. Anyway, we're going to drive. We're going to switch camera because we were on a free camera. And now we're going to switch off studio mode. And we are back on normal commentating and racing. And sneezing. And coughing, sorry. Not sneezing. We are seeing right now Conor McLellan, who is third in the championship. I'm saying shit, is not third. I just looked at it. Why can't I remember it? No, he's third. He's third. Okay. Conor McLellan doing his lap. We are on Silverstone tonight, so we shall do a lap of Silverstone to remember the track. Wait a minute, I'm going to get my map up to not mess up the corner name. Where is it? Temp, track map. My map of Silverstone is there. So we are on Connor right now. Shall we do the lap on Connor? Maybe a good idea. Where is he now? He's too far away. What do we get for the lap? Connor did a 206 qualification on this wet track right now. Qualification still being on, of course. This is a long track. A long, flat, wide and boring track. Yeah, I don't like this track if you didn't know. Shall we jump on a GT4 for the qualification, for the outlap? Let's get on Marco Amato actually. Because he's coming toward the finish line right now. He's in Woodcote right now. Yep. So he's starting the lap on this blind corner cops on the right. Which is a scary corner because you can go very wide like you just saw Amato do right now. Cops. After that, we're reaching the infamous Macott and Beckett curve. There are a series of S's. We are in Beckett's right now. Then the last Chapel curve, just this little dump on the left. Onto the Hangar Straight. Actually called the Hangar Straight because this track used to be an airport, or still is an airport, I think. Then hard braking on Stowe. Late apex there. To keep some speed afterward. Little GT4, AMG GT4 doing its best. Onto the chicane and then club. Onto the second start-finish line of this racetrack. Because it would be too easy if it only had one. But we are not using this one in the championship. Then onto the Abbey curve, which is exactly the same as the first curve cops. When you can go wide if you go a bit too fast. The farm curve reaching the village. No hard braking onto the slowest corner of the track. Which is not this one, but the second one, actually the loop right now, just after village. Then reaching Aintree. You have to take full blast onto the long back straight. Which may have a name, but I do not know it. Wellington Straight, sorry. And we slow left of Brookland where you have to stay in like that. Well, stay in long enough. And the double apex of Luffield. And then it's full blast in Woodcote, the next corner, onto the start-finish straight. Thank you, Mr. Amato, for the onboard. It's actually better to take a GT4 because I have more time to talk about the corners. Mr. Amato. From Ragioli Racing, right? Yes, from Ragioli Racing. Ragioli Racing, who sent their livery a bit late, didn't they? But I know what I'm saying, haha. Conor McClellan still first in qualification right now. But Abhishek Jha is beating his time right now by 0.4 of a second. He didn't have a very good start of the championship, Abhishek. A lot of disconnection and crashes and such. So, will tonight on the home turf of this big McLaren be his best night? He's beaten his time, yes. He did beat his time, but it was not a valid time apparently. Oja is not right now getting pole. Still has a bit to work on. Milo Cost in 4th is beating his time right now. But by the... Oh, he's actually beating his time a lot. in the big red Mercedes from LTCgaming.nl. Well, there's a... No! That was scary! He may have lost just a bit of time, but not much. Having a big boat lay spinning in the middle of the track in front of him. He's reaching sector, I don't remember what number. He's 0.4 of a second faster on a lap right now than his lap before. Abhishek Jha is also faster. We have a twitchy car behind. Nobody is ballsy enough to take the old Mercedes AMG, I see. They all take the new one. Yes, that is a challenge for you guys. Switch to the old one. And the end of the lap for Guss. Will he take the third place? Yes, he does. Guss takes the third place on the grid. On the grid, Jackson is a good surprise in... Where is Jackson? Jackson is a good surprise in the little Aston Martin. Amato and Portwig, the two big leaders of the championship right now, having a very bad time. Well, not a very bad time, but they're getting... Not annihilated. I was going to say annihilated, but that's only 0.7 of a second. They're just getting... not getting the pole. That's what I was wanting. What I wanted to say. Okay. Brain being a bit derpy right now. Abhishek Jha did improve his best time, but not by much. No, he did not. No, he did not. Sorry. And we have Mr. Van Damme. Didn't do a lap yet. Where are you? Camera, please. Thank you, camera. Mr. Van Damme in the baby Aston getting overtaken by a big... Well, that is actually Milo Cost overtaking Van Damme in the baby Aston. I wonder if the Aston is good to drive. Yeah, I'm going to go back into racing at some point, and I want to go back in GT4, and I've yet to select a GT4 to drive. I kind of want to drive the Alpine for the LOL, because, well, I'm French and it's a French car, so it would be a joke. But then again, it's a mid-engine car, and I don't like mid-engine cars. Go on, Mr. Van Damme. Reaching Village right now. On the braking for Village, no. As soon as you see the apex on the left, you brake. And he's not doing the lap. Aww. Well, you don't have a lot of time. Hurry up. Let's look at Philippe Zavoral in the meantime. From another Rajuli Racing boy. He's the only one beating his own time right now on the grid, so I'm looking at him. Oh, see, I'm saying shit actually, because Sean Shade and Tom Bishop in GT4 and Kevin Forrest 2 are beating their time. And Philippe is actually not beating his time anymore, and I saw him get a bit of sideway action there. The track looks very wet, so I'm thinking they all have wet tires. I can see groove on their tires, so yes, I do. It is wet tire weather. Bishop is actually doing a very good lap. Improving by half a second right now. Tom Bishop in the little Porsche. With golden wheels. A bit of sideway action. I didn't make him lose that much time. Yeah, it does. It did make him lose a bit of speed. So he's improving his time, but not overtaking Shades. Shades keep his place. McLaren of Abhishek Jha is back on the field, making good laps. Oh, he's actually on his way to take pole right now. Improving his time by 0.6 of a second, 0.7 of a second. 0.8! Oh, come on. Come on, Ja, you're on fire, mate. You are on fire. Yeah, Abhishek Ja can get the pole by a big margin if it doesn't fuck up these two last corner. No apex on the first part. A very clean apex on the second part. He's playing it safer, it seems. He's playing it safe, but he's going to get it, and he gets the pole by 0.1 of a second. Well done, Ja. Abhishek Ja from LTC Esport Racing. And he's the alien, so it's pole normal. Well, he didn't get the pole in the other races. The other races of this season, he didn't do that well, actually. He is right now... wait, I'm going to tell you where he is. Abhishek Ja is right now 9 in the championship. He finished 6, 7, and did not finish the last race. So he's not doing that well right now, but it's just bad luck, because I remember him having bad luck. So, is it the end of his bad luck streak tonight? The race of tonight is worth something like 30 points, 30 more points. So it will be a good race to win. It can make him jump in the championship. He's still trying to beat his time, but he is not right now. We have the race leader, the championship leader, Tadej Kevin, right now in the black Mercedes, matte black. I think in the last race he got disconnected or something. I know the first race didn't go very well for him, but the last one I think he got disconnected. Oh! Kevin was beating his time and is now on the side with a wheel keep turning. Okay. The championship leader right now will start 5th. While Connor will start 2nd. Oh, that is an interesting shenanigans happening. Wakitedi, just watch a race room GT3 race where Max Seifer can win from AG even if he spins and is 5 seconds behind. What does that mean, mate? Also, qualification is finished. Ja starting in pole then.
Conditions. Watch out for curbs and exit, and remember to brake early.
Yeah, 3 alien, okay. Esport in race room, but there's 5 players in race room. I keep making that joke that nobody plays race room. I'm so mean. I'm so mean. Anyway, let's just look at the grid right now. Ja is starting first, be in front of Connor McClellan, who's himself in front of Milo Cost in 3rd place. In 4th place, we have Philippe Zavoral. Then we have the championship leader in his very matte car. It's like Vanta Black there. It's absorbing light. Tadej Kevin, Brandon Leach in 6th in a yellow Ferrari. Rajoli Alessio in another very matte black AMG. Leon Wouters in 8th in the only Nissan. I am Alek Vorotniak, okay. I don't know why he wrote his name twice. He's now in 9. In 10, we have Salvatore Puglisi. In 11, Kevin Forrest. In 12, we have the new guy, well, not new guy, the pole position of the GT4, Jackson, in front of Amato, with himself in front of Shays in 3rd place, Portwig in 4th place. So the race leader of championships are actually not doing very well right now in qualification. AG is the only McLaren. If he can get the win on his home turf, well, on the McLaren home turf, because AG is Nepalese, he's not really British. Then you have Tom Bishop in 16, and Van Damme. I don't think he did a lap, Van Damme. Van Damme and Sioni, did they do a lap? I don't know. Anyway, let's go do what I usually do. Which is... get my ass... oh, also I have to press drive. In the first corner. La 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 la. You did one. Yeah. Wait. They're starting... oh, they're doing a full lap. Yeah, that is a full lap. I'm going to use my drone. Does the audience have umbrellas? No, they do not. Well, they are covered, actually. We can hear some engine roaring right now. Getting ready. Also, we really still have the fleet of Mercedes. Position 2, 3, 4, 5. Mercedes. Position 7, Mercedes. 9, Mercedes. Silverstone.co.uk if you want to see the website of this racetrack and suggest them to add some elevation and different corners. Okay, let's put my starting cam. This will be our starting cam for tonight. There. Wait, there? Oh, there is quite nice. Will you see some crash happen there? Very well. I can actually turn the camera a bit and follow the action. So, people warming up their tire. 1 hour 15 to go. Well, to go when they start. They're not starting right now. I know we are having a nice view of the paddocks and the scrutineering place. When we all know that some people are cheating in scrutineering because cheating is good. We can see on the map on the right where they are right now. I can actually show you the map too. They are still doing their outlap. Tranquillou. Tranquillou is in French. It's French for slowly. I don't know why I spoke French. All of a sudden, my French came back. I just realized that the team name of Van Damme is Damn It. There is one mandatory pit stop in this race. You can see it next to their name. There is a little one orange. When the little one orange switch to green, it means they did their mandatory pit stop. Just next to the car number. So there is a mandatory pit stop, but anyway, 1 hour 15. Hey, 1 hour 15, you can do it on one tank of fuel. It's fine, you don't have to know the interface by heart. So they are right now in the back, in the second starting line of this racetrack. They are reaching the other blind right corner of Abbey, then farm, then they're coming onto village, and I don't remember the name of the other. And there is an asshole talking over me. Stop talking. To be honest, it's quite cool that they put voice of the people commentating live on the track. The little dots are coming. They only have 3 corners to go, so I'm going to switch back to broadcasting mode. They're coming onto Luffield soon. I have no idea what they're talking about, the guy talking in the... I'm trying to listen to the guy talking, but I have no idea what they're talking about. Yep. They're in the last curve now. They're in Woodcote. So we're going to start to see them arrive at the back there. While all these people are not looking the right way if they want to see the cars. Gone? Go?
Green light. Give it
Go! That was quite long. So the first corner shenanigans, anyone? A clean first corner from everyone. So let's switch back to watch the race, the actual race. We are right now focusing on Milo Cost, who started first and is right now still third, sorry. Started third. Abhishek Jha on the front. The two people on the front, Conor McLaren and Abhishek Jha, are already putting a bit of a gap. But at the back, there's a big gap between P8 and the position are just switching everywhere. Come back normally. Thank you. Between Alessio and Puglisi, there is a small gap. It's actually funny because the three drivers who are a bit behind are actually the silver drivers. The gold drivers are all in one big pack yet. The spray is not too bad. The track is very wet, but the spray is not too bad. The weather forecast tells us that it's going to stay wet. Wet, but with a lot of visibility. That's quite cool. But what I see right now is Conor McLaren taking the lead. Yes. And where is Abhishek Jha? Oh, Abhishek Jha retired. Abhishek Jha retired. He had a spin and he retired. I don't know what happened to him. Did he get... You know what? Let's get back to the start and see what happened from Conor's perspective, because I can't see Abhishek. I can't do a replay on Abhishek because he left. But Abhishek was already behind there. Oh no, because... Yes, he's already behind. So where is Abhishek? Wait a minute, who is in front of Abhishek? Abhishek is there, he lost a bit of place. The Ferrari is the Ferrari of... Oh, they all... Okay, the Ferrari and everyone spins. Okay, we saw a lot of spinella between the Ferrari and Jha. I don't know if there was contact, I didn't see that right, but yeah. We're going to go back on the track now, and he decided that was too much and just left the race. As bad luck of Abhishek is still there. He can rejoin though, he is not. If he rejoins now, he will just be one lap behind. He can still get a result from that. Sorry, I didn't drink all day and I worked all day, so I'm drinking a bit more when talking. So Conor now has a 2-second lead already. While for position 2 and 3, Tadej Kevin, Milo Kost and Zavoral are fighting. But then Wouters is 3 seconds behind Zavoral. Alessio, Alec Vorotniak and Puglisi and Alec Vorotniak are very close to Wouters, while Puglisi and Forrest are together. And Brandon Leach, the Ferrari boy, is actually 7 seconds behind. I never drove the Ferrari on the rain, but is it twitchy? I know a mid-engine car on the rain can be a bit of a handful, so I'm guessing the Ferrari is. I just realized that we only have 2 mid-engine cars in GT3s. Ooh, while Kevin Oh, Kevin is close to Milo. We have one Lamborghini and one Ferrari. Everything else is front engine. Nobody's going for the mid-engine. It is more balanced in the GT4 category, where we have 4 front engine and 3 mid-engine cars. Switching camera a bit. Oh, Milo is not having a good time trying to find grip in his red Mercedes. And the championship leader, Tadej Kevin, had a bad position on the starting grid. But he's not having a bad time now. He's behind Milo. And he is faster, I think. Let's look at the lap time. Okay, the last lap time was the same for both of them. Maybe because Tadej is actually stuck behind Milo. That may be why the lap time is the same. Oh. That's a lot of fight. That must be a very menacing thing to see behind Milo, the big Vanta Black car of Tadej Kevin. Why have this car Vanta Black? Why did he put such a material on it? It's weird. Oh. Ah, it is so close. Oh, and Kevin is gone. Well, behind him, Zavoral did a good avoidance. A good dodge. That's what I was. Kevin is gone. Where is Kevin now? He's just in front of Rajoli Alessio, his teammate. 4th and 5th. Yeah, it's easy to spin on the rain, and Kevin did it. Which gives Conor McLennan a big lead now of 3 seconds, and Milo a big lead of 3 seconds too. There is not much of a fight right now. Tadej is just in front of his teammate. I'm looking at the temperature too, maybe it's playing a bit. Vroom, vroom, vroom. A downshift of the big V8. That's a championship one of my teammates would have entered because there's only Mercedes. He would have been even. His teammate is actually getting closer. Look at that, 0.4 of a second between them when there was 0.7 before. Alec Voroniak is also catching up on Leon Wouters behind. While Forrest is catching on Puglisi, the Bentley boy. In the GT4 category right now, it's very calm. Let's switch on Jackson. We lost Tom Bishop too. Tom Bishop gave up on the race. I don't know why. Oh, look at the... Oh, big hit from Jackson. After his beautiful pole position, he lost it there and he has a lot of damage, I'm guessing. He rejoined just in front of Van Damme. He lost control. He has a bit of a tank slapper on his Bentley. Aston Martin, not Bentley. Thank you, Guss. Not good, not good. He will have to repair. His car looks... Well, for this game, it looked damaged. And I think it's changing. Let's check something. Now the steering wheel is straight on the straight, so... Maybe it doesn't have that much damage. I do not know. But what I know for sure... that he will have to pit. I would pit now if I was him. Let's check. Is he going? He's not going at all. There is no pit window, so I think you can pit whenever you want. Meanwhile, at the front, the gap is widening. Everyone is getting his little place on the track, and between Brandon Lynch and Forrest and the Bentley of Forrest, there is a huge 12-second gap. Well, and to be honest, between Brandon Lynch and Alek Volodniak, there is a 7-second gap. Brandon Lynch had a little bit of a spin with Abhishek Jha before. I do not know what happened between them, if it was someone's fault. We'll look at it on the replay at the end. You know what, guys? We're going to look at the replay at the end. Light on, of course, because it is a rainy day. The weather forecast still tells us it's going to rain a lot. I know the only battle is between... Oh, and what battle? Poor Twing losing his Mercedes and Sean Shea trying to pass in the Porsche. Shall I? Shall I do my usual, guys? I think I'm going to do my usual. I love doing that. Come on, poor Twig. Shades, catch up. Want to see the big fight. Oh, so close. Oh, he overshot the braking totally. Well, not like that, Sean. Nearly got contact between them, but he didn't get any contact. But that braking was way overshot. Well, my usual camera is useless now. But Jackson and Van Damme are still close together. Just damage of Jackson. Let's go back on the side. Yeah, the gaps. Oh, he's having trouble keeping the car in check. I'm quite surprised he's not going to pit. I mean, he has the pace to actually get a very good place in the championship. Where is he on the... Jackson. I want to see the GT4. Thank you. Jackson actually got 7 and 5 last week. 2 weeks ago. And he's tied on point with Fulford. He can really... He did not start the first race. So he can't jump a lot of place if he does well tonight. And he's the only one, if you notice, that only have one name, Jackson. He's just Jackson. Which means his father is Jack. No? Okay. Big gap between everyone, as I said. Oh, no, I'm saying that, but look at that. Vorotniak and his black and white Mercedes with a sim rig on the side. simsolutiondesign.com. Is that his website? I have no idea. Or is he sponsored? Is he a sponsored racer? I have no idea, but it's a very fun idea to have the sim rig on the side of the Mercedes. Wait, if you didn't see it, wait. Show it to you guys. Yeah, like the racing sim rig seat on the side of the car as if it was his seat. That is quite funny. And he's right now fighting Brandon Leach for the 7th place. Do we see a fight between them two? A big one. Actually, I think Brandon Leach made the move and now he's running away. Yep, the gap is widening. Yep, Brandon is fast. Ooh, that was close. Brandon is faster. There is a car on the middle of the road there. That is Tadej Kevin. Another spin for the championship leader, who is now in 7. He lost 2 other places after another spin, and he has damage on the front of the car. And it seems to see that the car is very twitchy now. He seems to have a lot of trouble controlling the car. But he's not going to pit. He's 6, not 7, sorry. I misread that situation. Yep, it looks like Silverstone on the rain is not the right track for Mr. Kevin. I think Kevin is his first name though. Even though he's called Tay Kevin. Or maybe not, I don't know. He will tell me one day. Maybe. Portwig. Oh, we have Jackson catching back up on Portwig now. Portwig is not having a very good race. He lost. Oh. Jackson just next to him on the inside of braking. And he made the move. Portwig being way pushed wide, but yeah. But he has a better entry for Luffield now. Now he's still falling behind. He is falling behind, taking now the 4th place. He jumped out of the podium finish in GT4. I just noted that Van Damme also is no last. He was in front of Simonit before. But he's not far away. There will be a fight also for the last boy. Well, I'm not going to switch back to this view. The only Nissan GTR of the track is also getting caught up. Looks like Kevin found his rhythm back. Oh no, he's doing... That's very, very twitchy moves. A very violent shake of the wheel on a rainy track. I would not do that. They're reaching Magot and Beckett. He's trying to pass during Magot and Beckett. He's outside. Outside and yeah, during Beckett he passed. He actually passed. He made the move during the S's. Nicely done, Kevin. That was some pro moves there. Nicely driven by both cars to not get a crash in that too. Late braking, the fight is not over, seems to be saying the little Nissan. Leon Wouters tried to catch back, but it did not catch at all. No. Kevin is running back in front in 5th place. But the race is far from over. There is still 55 minutes to go, which means we did 20 minutes of racing. Is it bad that I actually like the sound of the vacuum cleaner that is a Nissan GTR? I mean, that sounds like a legit vacuum cleaner. There's no other way to describe it. But I like it. Yeah, he's falling behind. Oh. Bit of sideway action from the Nissan. But he caught it back. Off topic question. How still is here? No, after the race I'm going to... As you can hear, I'm a bit sick. Sorry about that. So after the race, I think I'm going to take a break. And I'm going to stream on my channel Deponia tomorrow. And Van Damme made the move back on Simonite. And they're still close together. The fight to not be last. While we have one of the Mercedes boys trying to lap the GT4. But the GT4 on the line. Thank you, I will. It's just a bit of... The weather got a bit warmer today and I got confident and I opened the window of the van and it was not a good idea while Simonit is taking the move back. And he made it. I think he made it. Yes, he did. He's back in front of Van Damme. He took the opportunity of the GT3 car passing. Ooh, Van Damme overshooting the braking on Village. No big drama though. Sorry. While we see the number 11 of Alessio lapping them. He didn't lose any time lapping them. Missed the apex entirely there. But then it's Simonit doing a nice double apex, a bit wide in the middle, I think. I think I can. The car is very understeery, you can see it. Oh. While in front of him we can see that Simonit is very wide, everyone is understeering. Can he actually catch back? I don't know, but we have a fight there. Leon Wouters, the poor Nissan is going to lose yet another place. Vorotniak is catching back up on him. Wait, wasn't Vorotniak in front before? Sometimes I miss something happening. Vorotniak just 0.5 of a second behind. Let's jump on board. Also this camera on board, or this camera. Or this camera. But this camera is the best to see what's happening around. Overshooting the braking there, Mr. Vorotniak. Woo! That was a big twitch and a nice save from Wouters there. But that made him lose a bit of time, allowing Vorotniak to catch back up and be directly on his ass. Early braking from Vorotniak there. He's being careful, just putting pressure on Wouters. Maybe the pressure will make Wouters do another mistake. I was waiting for him to pull the handbrake there. It was nearly did a Scandi flick. Okay, there is no handbrake on this car, but still. Lost a bit of time. That diagonal braking, they jump on the inside line on the braking. Both of them did that. Back to another lap, still very close. There is also still the fight to not be last. Oh, being interrupted. Oh, he's going to make it. He's going to make it in Magot and Beckett, maybe? Is he going to do like Kevin did before? No, he's staying behind. He's a bit far away. He got a bit of a wider line there. And I think he got a better launch. Yes, he did. He's catching. Plus, he has slipstream. But he cannot do anything on braking. The Nissan did well. Wouters did well, staying half on the inside in quite a mid-line just to annoy Alek Vorotniak. It's going to happen though. They are very close to each other. Very close, and there's some GT4 getting in the way now. The GT4 may give an opportunity to Vorotniak. This is actually Martin Van Dam we are seeing right now. And Simonit also fighting for position. Oh, and Vorotniak went on the inside and he pushed him, did he? Let's watch that quick. Okay, I need a bigger. I don't think I'm doing that right. It will be too late to see the move. No, it's not too late. Yeah, he pushed him a bit, but then again, I think Brandon Leach. I think Leon Wouters closed the gap a bit. He's flashing his light. He's not happy, so maybe he's not at fault. I don't know who's at fault there. I don't know if Wouters closed too much while the other guy was on the inside, or if it was an actual dive bomb. It may be, who knows? But Wouters is now falling a bit behind. He may be mad at Vorotniak and actually trying to catch up while pushing the car a bit too fast. So the only fight left we have on grid right now is a fight for not be last. Yeah, I call that the fight for not be last. It is good English, okay? Simonit is going to get a drive-through. I saw him go very wide on corners more than once. Way better line by Martin there. Yeah, they are not far away from a good pace. I mean, Portwig, which is one of the championship leader, one of the two championship leader in this category, is lapping in 2:23, and they're lapping in 2:24, so they're not far away. And they have a best time of 2:20, and everyone in GT. Oh, Twitchy! Oh, it's going to the pit. Simonit going to the pit. Kevin also went to the pit, and I missed that. Tadej Kevin went to the pit. No, he is no green. Why is Tadej? Why is Kevin? He's still in front of the... What can I see? Ah, there. He went to the pit, I guess, to readjust his car. We saw him be very twitchy on the beginning of this race. Maybe the car had something wrong in the setup, in the tire pressure or something. And he went to the pit and adjusted that. His best time is a 2:06 right now. And his last time was a 3:20 because he went to the pit, of course. Puglisi also going to the pit with 45 minutes to go. People are going to the pit after 30 minutes of racing. And Simoni gets the drive-through. I said he's going to get a drive-through and he got a drive-through. But he got a drive-through because of the pit, not because of cutting the track. Puglisi is the only Lamborghini in the pit with some damage on the front. I don't know what happened to him, but it did. He's falling into last on GT3 after that pit stop, but then again, it doesn't mean anything because nobody else went to the pit and the pit is quite long. Was Vorotniak's span? Vorotniak's span giving Wouters his place back, I think. Let's check how it happened. I want to see if there was contact or fight or something. He was getting caught up by the Nissan. Yeah, Wouters was going back to him. Okay, Wouters didn't get a revenge shot, so clean racing for now. I was scared that, I don't think Leon is one to do that, but I was scared that he would get his revenge by pushing him. But no, it's actually Vorotniak bumping into a Bourge Innocent GT4. Was that actually Van Damme? I don't think it was Van Damme. It was maybe Van Damme. Van Damme and Portwig in the pit, too. He got surprised, Vorotniak got surprised by the slow GT4. He went, oh fuck, he's going very slow in there. Ah! But yeah, GT4 are way slower. Following the second guy in the race right now, Milo Cost 8 seconds behind the first. He's not far away. He's catching up on the Mercedes of Amato, I think. I don't know. It's either Amato or Portwig. It's 14. So it's Portwig. Portwig doing a little shake of the wheel. Was that to say hello to us, or was that just to try and warm his tire while racing? I do not know. The track is getting a bit colder. It started at 17, it's now at 15. But not that much colder. 8:20 p.m. on track. But it's still daylight, so it must be some summer weather or something. Yeah, big gap between everyone. We have 5 people who went to the pit. 3 GT3 and 3 GT4 and 1 GT3. Right now there is no fight. There is a close gap there, but that's because, yeah, that's a GT4. If we look at lap times, the race leaders are lapping in 2:06. Conor McLaren lapping 2:06.9. Milo Cost lapping 2:06.7. While he's 1 second slower this lap. Then position 3 to 5 are lapping 2:07. Wouters 2:09 last lap. Vorotniak 2:10, but he had his little spin. Kevin Forrest 2:10 too. Tadej Kevin 2:07. And then the little GT4 are all lapping between 2:20 and 2:24, 2:23. So there's not a big difference in lap times. In best lap, the race leader actually has the best lap of 2:06.1. Behind him is Tadej Kevin with 2:06.4. And then it's Philippe Zavoral with 2:06.7. Philippe Zavoral, as we can see here, it's closing the gap a bit on Milo Cost. Yeah, he's closing a bit because he's driving a bit faster. Amato in the pit, the race leader in GT4. And Kevin Forrest too in the pit. Will Jackson overtake Amato? Think he already did. Amato, one of the Raggioli racers. Lot of Raggioli racers. 3 of them, to be honest. Well, to be precise. But aren't there 2 teams of Raggioli? Wait a minute. Connor in the pit. The race leader is in the pit. So the ranking will change. Amato back on the track in 4th place. Behind nobody that didn't pit, okay. Kevin Forrest back out of the pit. Lap 17 is pit time. What will Milo do? Will Milo pit soon? He got the lead now. But will he keep it? Well, he has to pit anyway, so... Ooh. He has to pit anyway, so he cannot actually keep the lead all the way long. All the way long. Raggioli Alessio in the pit 2, 4th position. Raggioli Racing. So wait, I was saying, you have Raggioli Alessio in Raggioli Racing. Then we have Zavoral. But Zavoral is not in the same livery. He's not in the matte livery. Because Raggioli and Vorotnia and Kevin, Raggioli Alessio and Tadej Kevin are in a matte Raggioli racing car. While Zavoral and Amato are in not matte Raggioli car. That is weird. Vorotniak also in the pit. Did he pit stop? Jackson in the pit. Jackson in the pit while Sean Shade is in front. The only GT4 who didn't pit now is Sean Shade. Let's look at race leader Milo Cost. When is he going to pit? Because if I look at the time difference between... He's 4 seconds in front of Zavoral. And Zavoral is... How many seconds in front of Brandon Leach? I don't know. I do not know. What is the team name of Brandon Leach? X4, okay. Why is Brandon Leach so far away? 38 seconds. There's 44 seconds. So Conor McLellan is more than 40 seconds behind Paul. But I'm guessing a pit stop... Yeah, he's 50 seconds behind Paul. But I'm guessing a pit stop actually takes around 50-55 seconds. We could time it when we see someone go in the pit. Let's actually time the pit stop of Milo Cost when he goes. Tadej Kevin goes on for a second pit stop. Oh, that's it. Timing the pit for no. Of Kevin gone for a second pit stop. It's not going very well for him. While Shade, Zavoral, Cost are in the pit. I'm going to see how long a pit take. Where is Conor? Yeah, Conor is going to go back in front. He just has 2 corners to go. Milo has been in the pit for 30 seconds already. I'm timing from the pit entry to the pit exit, not the time they're stopped. Milo arrive on the start-finish straight. Conor arrive on the start-finish straight, while Milo is still in the pit. So Milo is back on second place. His car was dropped. He's starting again. They're going to all rejoin at the same time. And a pit stop takes 1 minute and 10 seconds. Lot of people rejoining at the same time the track. The positions are back into normal. No, not really actually. Ah yes, no. The positions are back to normal except from Brandon Leach, who is still first because he didn't pit, but he has 1 minute in the pit. So he's going to go back in position 5, which is quite good. But I think Leon is a bit far away. Oh no, 6. And where is Rajoli Alessio? Rajoli Alessio is 17. Ah, no. He's going to be behind Alessio. He's going to be 7, Brandon Leach, after his pit stop. From X4 Racing. No idea what that means. Number 13 in a yellow and black car. Everyone is a bit far away from everyone right now. Kevin Forrest. No, not Kevin Forrest. Tadej Kevin is the only one to have done 2 pit stops and is already racing outside the racetrack. I do not know what's happening to him, but the championship leader is not having a good time tonight. And he may lose his championship lead with this race. Because Conor McLellan, who is second in the championship... No. Yes, he is. No, Milo Cost and Conor McLellan, who are second and third, are going to get a lot of points on the championship, second and third. Oh, and ooh! That was brutal after the spin! Oh! Let's jump that and see it from another angle. So he goes for the little spin. They're losing the back of the car. Yeah, tank slappers going on the side. is in the grass, but he's going back on the pit entry when his teammate was entering the pit. Well, at least they were close to the pit, so that's good. And he actually left the race. He left the race. Tadej Kevin got mad at himself, I think, for spinning in front of his teammate and decided to leave this race. So he's getting no point. He has a bit of a lead in the championships. So he will stay in the top 3, I think. I hope for him. No. He may actually fall back to 4th in the championship because of the DNF. Well, Alessio is in the pit. Only 2 cars can do their pit stop. Brandon Leach and Wouters. Brandon Leach putting a bit of a lead now. He's getting caught up by Conor McLaren, but not, well, 2 seconds a lap. But he's still hanging out here. He didn't have a lot of drama apart from his spin at the beginning with Abhishek Jha. And since then, he's just been racing clean, constant. Which makes him right now be in a good position to finish in 5th. I actually hate that feeling when it happened to myself that I plan a late pit stop and I'm first in the race for a while when I'm not supposed to be there because I know I have 1 minute of pit stop to do. I hate this feeling. And it will put him in 5 or 6 position after the pit. And we actually have Milo Cost, who must have had a bit of a spin because he was way better than that before. And he's now behind Alek Vorotniak. So the gold driver, we have 4 gold drivers in the lead, then we have a little alternance of silver and gold driver. And then all the GT4, of course, which are all bronze or amateur, as you can say. It's supposed to say amateur, I think, in this race. You have pro, silver, and amateur, actually. Forest will be silver, right? Look at the side of the car. Silver, yes. And we have amateur, yes. Well, in the game it says like that, but the actual thing Milo Cost did is pro, silver, and bronze league, not gold, silver, and bronze, not pro, silver, and amateur. Same principle, I mean, it's 3 league. Jackson actually got back very well. After the spin he had, the bad start Jackson had despite his pole position. He's now back in 2nd place in the GT4 championship, GT4 race. We're seeing right now Milo. Let's not call him Marco. Seeing Milo closing the gap a lot on Alek Vorotniak. He was 2 seconds behind. 1 lap ago, he's 0.6 seconds behind now. Woo. Very close. I have to say, on this exit, Vorotniak surprised me. 0.5 seconds, he's closing a bit more. Diving sooner on the corner. He's on the limit, we can see the Mercedes shake a bit. Maggots down. He's way faster on Maggots and Beckett. He just caught up a lot. Onto Chapel Curve now. He's no 0.4, I say. 0.4, yes. He's not catching up that fast, but 0.1 per 0.1 second all the time. And Alec actually missed the apex there. Oh, Milo is starting to think about a move. Milo is starting to think about a move for the 5th place. He put the I-beam on. Oh, he's getting the wide line. Will he get a better exit thanks to that? Still 0.4 seconds behind. Oh, Alec got a little bit of loss of traction there. Milo will catch up a bit more again. But a bit wide. Milo doing a very late apex. He's not doing the double apex, he's doing just a late one. So why is he standing now? 0.5, he actually lost a bit of time. Well, to be honest, is Alec what that seems solution design to be on screen? We can only read that in the middle of the screen now. Overtaking Simonite. Simonite, the last guy of the race. After some bad luck. He did some good racing, but he had a bit of a... He got punted at one point, I think. Milo is actually staying 0.5 of a second behind. Oh! And he got beaten. Alec got beaten by the comeback of the car. The pressure was too much. Bad luck, Alec. That's something that can happen on this big front engine car. You can act like a pendulum sometime and just go whee. Even though, as my mate Fistopheles would say, this car are more mid-engine than front engine because the engine is behind the front wheel. That's why the bonnet is that long. Brandon Leach finally in the pit. Out of the pit too. No. Well, Leon Wouters to Kim and Milo. Oh, Brandon is going to get back in P4. Brandon Leach goes back in P4. Nice. I thought he would jump to 5. But no. And Milo is 94 seconds behind. No. No way. Right, let's look at the map. Milo is number 91. No, he's not 94 seconds, he's 17 seconds or something. Not 17, but he's not 94 seconds. That was a pit stop error. Looking at the second one right now, Zavoral. The GTR didn't pit yet, he has 20 minutes to go. We've been racing for 55 minutes. Long, rainy, wet race. I hope we will have some good weather next week. What's happening next week again? Next week is Paul Ricard feature race. Oh, bit of a spin for Wouters there. He's taking the Joker lap and he's going to the pit. He's the last one to pit. Don't forget to brake, Wouters. Don't get a penalty. Nicely done. From Tarmac Specialist Racing Team. In the green Nissan GTR. I have to say I dig the color. This dark military green I dig. Brandon Leach 19 seconds in front of Milo. He may actually keep the 4th place. Wait, Milo is in front? Oh! Something happened. Let's jump back a bit. Let's check what happened to Brandon Leach. Oh, he went... Ouch! He went for a little spin. And he had to wait for a lot of cars to pass. Ooh, including... Oh! That region was shady. And also a bit spinny. Oh, he lost way more time than what he could have lost. I think he got a bit into a panic because of the near crash. No Wouters in the pit. Oh yes, we know it. We actually know that. Because we are still watching the replay, because I did a 1 minute replay because you know what it happened. But yeah, Brandon Leach just in front of Leon Wouters. He nearly got Puglisi in the accident, but no drama. He's only 1.8 seconds behind Vorotniak. He lost only 1 place in that big Spineroni. Milo Cost already back in 3rd. What happened to Vorotniak too? No, Brandon, that's not the right thing to do. If you cut there, you're going to get disqualified. And he's back in the pit. Okay, Brandon decided to give up. Maybe he had problem, I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what happened to Brandon, but he left the race. He could have done well. There's only 17 minutes to go. He was 5th. That would have been a good result for him. That's quite sad. That is quite sad. Right now everyone has a bit of a gap. The fight that we are seeing are quite over because, well, Brandon Leach was near Alek Vorotniak. He was only 1.6 seconds behind. But after his avoidance of GT4 and spin, he decided to leave. Sad moment, sad moment. Everyone is 10 or more seconds from each other. There may be a bit of a fight in GT4. But it's not even sure yet. Because Van Damme and Simonit are very close to each other too. We don't know what can happen. $15 minutes to go. I didn't know the incident that happened to check on the replay. I should have done that. Oh, Simonit. Simonit went so far, he went off screen. I think we should rename Simonit the specialist of the wide line. Wide line specialist. What is his team name right now? Real Racing Club? No. Your team name is wide line specialist. Conor McLaren actually beat his best time of 205.8 of 206.1 he had before the 205.8. So he's really dominating this race, overtaking the little Porsche of what is his name again? Splee. What is this Porsche? Wait. That's shades. That's shown shades in the. Okay. I didn't know his Porsche was red like that. With the Fanatec written on the roof. I'm guessing he has a lot of Fanatec. Myself, I am planning to get Fanatec pedals as soon as Twitch pays me. So, in a long time. Simonit is getting really close to Martin Van Dam. So we're moving on the Helicam, a camera we don't use often. You can see that Simonit let the GT3 go. He let him outbrake him and go on the inside, but he was not forced to do that. So were you, Van Damme? You could have just kept your line. I mean, don't forget, in a multi-class race, the slower class own the racing line. Wild line specialist at work there. Blue flag are only a real thing if the guy getting the blue flag is in the same class as you. You can see very different line from both racers. Wide line specialist at work again. He's very close for the last 12 minutes. Van Damme, yeah, they did a different line once again there. Double apex for everyone. Yeah, double apex from everyone, but tighter from Simonit. Is Simonit using a controller? The car is made twitchy move that looks like it's a controller playing. Oh, getting very close to Martin now. Ooh, the move will be down. They're side by side. On the straight. Before Stowe. And he made the move on the straight, on the braking, just for Stowe. While we see a very twitchy Martin Van Dam behind. Nicely done, very clean. But will Martin come back? Because maybe the pressure will be too much for Simonit. Actually, Martin is coming back right now. He's already trying to get him back. We're seeing Forrest on the back. GT3 boy catching back up. Ruben Simonit getting the inside line on braking. Getting wide there. He's running away a bit. He found his rhythm. After a messy race, he found his rhythm and he's now going further to the top. Well, not really, but he still has 8 seconds to go on Portwig and he's slower a lap on that Portwig. .21.1 for his last lap. I remember in the first race, Simonit got a very, very good pole position and he kind of led the race of GT4 for a while. But since then, we didn't see him do anything. And right now he just did a 2:19.2, while Van Damme did a 2:21.1. So yeah, Van Damme is falling behind. And with 2:19.2, he can actually catch back up on Portwig a bit. But there's only 9 minutes left, which means 5 laps left at best. That's not enough to catch up. Not enough, unless someone spins. Whoa, 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 nicely down. Nice save, Simonit, nice save. Porsche are well known to be very twitchy, except the Porsche we see right now is not a 911, it's a Boxster, so the engine is in the middle and not in the back. Well, it's a bit further back than a mid-engine car, but it's more on the front than a rear-engine car. Let's see the gap actually shorten between Portwig and Simonit. I think it does. Raggioli Alessio doing very good laps right now, lapping 206.8. While Kevin Forrest in front of him did a 211. He's flashing his light as Simonit. Using the white Simonit line to pass. I'm sorry, Simonit, Raben Simonit, but no. The white line is called the Simonit line. I'm quite surprised that the game didn't give him a penalty for that, but I guess the game says no time gained, like you didn't gain any time from cutting like that. So let's see, Forrest just passed the split. And Raggioli gained 0.5 of a second, I think. We may see the Mercedes of Alessio actually climb back up to 6 before the end of the race. Here we can see Kevin Forrest right now with Portwig behind Alessio there in the grey Mercedes. Okay, that is not really the racing line. Alessio is taking a full joker lap there. Yeah, of course, he's only 4 seconds behind now. He just cut the track. I mean, I'm pretty sure he gained some time by cutting the track like that. Well, he didn't cut it on purpose. He lost control. Well, he did it because he didn't want to lose control and to turn too much. But I think it's a bit of a time gainer. So Let's call it his Joker lap. Well, to be honest, he's catching very fast anyway, so... I mean, he was 6 seconds behind at the beginning of the lap. And by the end of the lap, he's only 3 seconds behind. He's on fire, Mr. Alessio. Now he's catching up and then he will have to pass. Let's watch from the point of view of Kevin Forrest. Only 3 seconds between them now. 2.97. The night is starting to fall on the UK at 9:35 p.m. Kevin Forrest getting the little Porsche of shades. Oh, but because of that, Alessio is just behind. Let's jump into my favorite cam. Whoop. Alessio taking the Simonite line. Only 2.9 seconds behind he was before. Oh, messing up. Oh, spinny. Oh, that was so close. The pressure got Kevin Forrest. That was so close after the spin, happily. No damage there. But I wanted to see a fight. Kevin, don't let the pressure run to you like that. Next time, give me a fight. Give me a big fight 3 minutes from the end. Because I know I don't think we'll see anything happen unless someone spins. The gap between everyone is quite huge. I mean, Zavoral is 29 seconds behind McLennan. Milo Kost is 1 lap behind, apparently. I don't think it's that far away. Vorotniak, where he is compared to Milo? Let's wait for Vorotniak to pass the thing. Vorotniak is not passing, seriously? Can I get a... Vorotniak is 27 seconds behind. And Wouters is 10 seconds behind. Alessio was 20 seconds too, I think. Alessio was... Come on, pass the line. Just passing soon. Alessio was plus 2 laps. It's not accurate right now, the reading. So yep, a lot of things happening right now. As in, a lot of things in lap time things, I mean. Because otherwise there's not a lot of things happening. The race leader, let's focus on the race leader. Poor Connor McClellan. In his Mad Panda livery, which is a livery from the game, I think. We didn't look at him much because he got first place and he stayed there. He stayed there, so let's get a good look at Connor for this finish. 42 seconds to go. I think he's going to finish this lap. 30. No, he's less than... No, he's going to do one more lap. Unless it slows down on purpose. Actually, that's very close. He's going to pass the finish line with 2 seconds remaining or something. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, no, he's not going to pass. That is the end of the race. That is the end of the race. We're going to do my usual stuff. Oh. Woo! Nice fireworks. Getting on the finish line to see people passing the finish line. Vorotniak passed. Distinctive sound of... Wouters just went for the little spinneroni at the end of the race. Nicely done, Leon. Thank you for that. Was fun. He went for the sideway action. That's not GZR. You're not supposed to do that. So Conor McLaren takes a well-deserved win. Zavoral in second place, 30 seconds behind. Is that Milo? No. Milo is still not there. Then we have Milo Kost in third place. Vorotniak in fourth. Wouters in fifth. Alessio in sixth. Forest in seventh. Puglisi in eighth. Amato won the GT4 race with Jackson behind. Shades behind. Simonit is actually really close to Portwick for the end, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Is it gonna happen? Wait a minute, they are really close for the end of the thing. No, he's not going to get it. He's just behind Portwing for the end. Sad, he was catching up, he could have gone. Let's look at the beautiful fireworks right now. So, Conor McLaren, Zavoral, Kost, Vorotniak, Wouters, Alessio, Forest, Puglisi, Amato. Puglisi for the GT3, Amato for the GT4, Jackson, Shades, Portwig, Simonit, Van Damme. And then the abandon, we have Brandon Leach, Kevin, Bishop, and Ja. Which means that Kevin is going to drop quite a lot. So, the session has ended. Let's check the replay, because I wanted to check the replay while the points are being updated, I hope. I hope the point will be updated. I'm going to ask Mr. Milo. In the meantime, we're going to check on the replay and see what crazy thing happened. Boop. Spectator, Silverstone, 1 hour 23. Up. So, I didn't note the incident, but I know things happened at one point. That's not really helping. Let's check. Is that a pit stop lap? That's a pit stop lap. And I think it's a good way to actually check is to go on people and see what lap they were slower. 21 and 22 for Milo Kost. There was something when he went out of the pit. Oh, wait. Ah, yes, right. I forgot about that. Remember, people, what happened there. Yes, that's the camera I want. When he tried to enter the pit, there's a car spinning there. When was it? Actually, that was... Oh, no, that was not Milo. Sorry, I... Wait, why did he go to the pit twice? He went to the pit twice, Milo. I didn't see him get a penalty. So I'm wondering why he went to the pit twice. He got a very good result anyway. Connor had a pretty uneventful race. What we want to see? Yes, that's the one we want to see. Raggioli Alessio. Doing very well. Doing his race when his teammate spun and didn't know he was going into the pit and moved back in front. Oh, that's not a good view. And it's at this point he knew he fucked up. That is not a good view at all. Whew. Because that's a very big. Yeah. Happily, it was at the entrance of the pit, so he just has to go to the pit. But yeah, that was not a good view. The problem we had there, I think, was... what was it that he ran into? That was Tadej, Kevin. He was there, Kevin, and went, okay, he's going straight. So I can't go to the left and rejoin. And he went, oh no, he's not going straight. That's really at this point he knew he fucked up, I mean. There, you see, look at him there. Yeah. Yeah, you threw away P5 to Simonit, but you had some interesting fights. Too bad you actually let him pass. So we had other things happening. Then after that, Tadej, Kevin, I think he got mad at himself, Kevin, and left the race. So Connor, who had some low laps. Zavor Argentav had a pretty uneventful race. Vorotniak had some bit of push with people. Brandon Leach left after his spin. He was doing so well. I am mad. Hello, Shades, mate. See? Brandon Leach was doing so well, and then he went a bit off there, and he lost his mojo, I think, at this point. Yeah, he spun once here. Went very wide, didn't touch the wall, happily. But then I trouble rejoining. Had a lot of trouble, he spent more than 10 seconds. And then... yeah, he did find some amazing pace, Simonit. But Simonit is a very fast boy. We saw it on other races, he had a good pace. But I don't know why he's always on the back of the grid. Let's change camera. So what happened? He went there. Ah yeah, he tried to pass a GT4 and went wide and got mad and left. Right. Leach is really quick. He's really quick. Yeah, he's good. He was doing very well after the pit stop. I was thinking he was catching up on Alek Vorotniak, so I was thinking he was going to move back to 4th. But sadly he got mad after this and just decided to leave. That is quite sad. But there was some crazy action tonight, was cool. GG, Yellow Amato, good win. You actually didn't have a lot of fight, I think, I remember. Good win, Mr. Kawa Wolver. You're the wolf of the river? Oh, maybe you say Kawa for Kawasaki, not for the river. Because Kawa in Japanese is river. AG, you want to see AG? Yes, we can see AG. Let's see AG. You already left there? Where is AG? Oh, there. I'm an idiot. For the river, okay. I was wondering, as you are a car enthusiast, I made... Oh, maybe it's for Kawasaki, actually. Also, in French, we call coffee kawa sometime. It's slang for coffee in French. So if you get a river made out of coffee, it's a kawa kawa? Kawa no kawa. Split qualifying felt like driving in a pinball machine. So Ja there is being overtaken by Connor. And he closed on Connor and punted himself out. Yeah, so he closed on Connor. That's not Connor's fault there. Well, that's not Jar's fault. It's just a little bit... he was inside, he didn't see. That happens. Okay. Is still Brian Brandon Leach right now, doing not bad. He's trying to overtake back. But then he punted, Brandon Leach got punted by Wouters. Okay. He actually missed the breaking point, punted and left there. Okay, he left because of his own mistake. He got mad at himself too. So actually Brandon Leach got mad at himself later and Abhishek Jha got mad at himself there. So the ranking is up, so we're going to actualize. Boop. Frustration, yeah. I get it. So ranking is up. So right now I can see it on my screen. But you guys can't. So haha. I'm going to show you. Wait. I'm going to show you. Transition. Woo. Oh. My stream may have lagged a bit because it always lags a bit when I... Wondering why you lost P2, I took slick tires in the pit. Oh, that's why you went to the pit twice. Milo showing us how to be smart. Milo, the big smart. I'm not mocking you, but actually I am, yes. I could be sorry, but I'm not. Ah, fuck. That's funny. I can take it for you. Sorry. I'm mean. But after that, we can see that, as I said, Tadej lost his first place and went to third. But, oh, Connor, you're not allowed to get any more points in the championship. Tell Connor to retire, please. He has 69. Nice. I mean, you know, Connor, I'm sorry you have to GNF all the other race. That's not possible. You can't do that. Anyway, stupidity apart. Connor is actually on a streak right now. He started very bad with the P9, but won the 3 last race. Very well done, Connor. Milo is also, despite missing the P2, you're also on a very good streak. P3, P4, P2, P3 is a very good streak, making you second in the championship 11.5 points behind Connor. Philippe Zavoral is just 12 points behind you. He did very well at the first in this race. He was not that good on Brad Hatch. Kevin, because of the DNF, just lost the opportunity of eventually keeping the third place and went straight to fourth with 51 points, but that's very close. We only have one feature next week again. So the championship is not played at all. The points are very close. Except if Connor wins next race, he will have a comfortable lead. Leo Wouters is just there in 5th. I love this finish in the race, going sideways and spinning for the fun. Brandon Leach, despite the DNF, stick in 6th. That's it for the gold driver. Then we have a silver driver, Alec Vorotniak. We did very well this week in a P4 with 15 points. That's everything I say, of course, before point adjustment from penalty. Peter Gilly only did one race, but he's still 8th. Peter Gilly, we miss you, mate. Rajoli Alessio, despite his 10-point penalty, he's only out in 9. If he didn't have the 10-point penalty, he would be in 6th. Abhishek Jha, 2 GNF in a row after 2 not very good races. That's not a good start for him. He can make up on the last part of the championship. That would be hard. Gustav Ekstrom never came back. Kevin Forrest did 0 point on the 2 first race, but then he's starting to gather points. No! Good job. And Puglisi too, starting to gather points. After 2 GNF. And beyond that, it's just people who either didn't join or didn't get any point. So, sorry people. The last one. Yep. John Pecha, GNF. No, he didn't. John Pecha doesn't even have DNS. No, he has nothing. Then in GT4. In GT4, we have Marco Amato getting a huge lead now of 30 points. 30 and a half point. Sorry, Mr. Amato. You have 40 and a half, 30 and a half. That's 20 actually. I don't know how to subtract. 20 and a half. 20 and a half points. So unless you do very bad next race and Portwing do very well, Portwing, it's the first time Portwing actually fell off the podium. And it cost him not the race, not the championship, because he was already behind, but it cost him the fact that he could fight with you. Behind that, we have Sean Leland. I think it's you, Shade? No, yeah. Sean Shades. Who, after a bad start of the championship and a bad second race with a 5-point penalty, gets P3 the 2 last race, which is good. James Jackson, who did very well tonight, getting P2. After a slow start in the championship, he got a P2 and jumped right in front of Van Damme, who got P4, P6, P6, P6. Consistency is key. And then all the other are people who didn't really join all the race. Who is a nameless guy, by the way? There is someone without a name here. He has no name. Went to the valley on a horse with no name. So I don't know who that is, but that is someone. I'm going, guys, to leave you. No. It was a very fun race. We'll see more in 2 weeks. What happens in 2 weeks, you say? Well, sprint and endurance race in 2 weeks. Nice one. What did I say again? Do we have a nice livery to showcase tonight? Do you have a new livery somewhere? What do I showcase? Do I have an Ondan livery? Thank you. I don't know with people. Sea of Chiefs Racing. Okay, that's weird. Number 0. Fishy Racing, of course. TNGA. Team Novak. It was for this championship, no? I don't know. I'm going to showcase the livery of someone I know. Rajoli. Let's go for Rajoli Racing. There is 2 Rajoli Racing, actually. Where is the... Oh, wait. Pro. No, the other one is car GT4. Where is the GT4? Oh, fuck. My pink doll. Your pink doll, Shade. What car is that? Is that a Lexus? I don't know. We have too many Lexus. I have too many Lexus. V8 Aston, okay. No, V8 I said. V8 Aston Vantage, pink doll. Oh, but I can't check your pink doll because I don't have the car file. I just have the... that's a weird one. GT4 AMG. GT4 AMG. GT4 I said. The LTC one. LTC Racing Team, this one? It's pretty. Sol grey. Sol grey. The unluckies. This one is cool. Isn't this one the most beautiful? Tell me, guys. Isn't this one the most beautiful? Come on. You can say it. You can admit you are all jealous of this car. Admit it. And you said GT4 AMG. Okay. Wait. How do I switch to AMG to GT4 again? Oh, yes, I have to. GT4 AMG. AMG, which one? Rajoli! Yay! Let's send on the Rajoli Racing livery. And I'll see you in 2 weeks here. Tomorrow on my stream, my own stream. And in 2 weeks here for the next sprint race and endurance race. 2 cars. Yes, that is your car indeed. Sponsored by managementmotors.it. I have no idea what it is, and that's an Italian company, so I don't think I'm going to use it, but okay. See you guys and have fun!